it's not just about making IT simple, right? Or necessarily taking away the pain and agony as some look at it with technology. The most important thing for an IT company to be doing, and that every organization needs now, is cybersecurity standards, best practices, and protections, right? There is so much that has been happening, unfortunately. Bad guys, stealing data, breaching networks, holding them for ransom, and encrypting these different networks, that every organization had better be implementing all of the different cybersecurity protections that are needed. And not all IT companies are created equal in this, right? It's not just an apples to apples. If you get a techie IT guy or a computer guy, it's solved. It really is. There are those of us that are rolling out a ton of protections, a ton of layers. And as you can imagine, that's more expensive and takes more resources, people, and time to do so. And not every IT company is doing these things. And so it's very important to really look at and interview, well, are we with someone who's focused on the ever-changing landscape, right? Are they aware of how our insurance carrier now is looking for the checkboxes of these different cybersecurity layers, right? And again, this industry, the IT industry, is not accredited. It's not necessarily certified in a specific sense across the industry. Now, there are vendor certifications, right? But those are a little bit different. There isn't yet an IT industry level of compliance, right? Some industries have their own small specific compliances, and it's not exactly cyber focused or heavy in the details of what technologies need to be used or implemented, right? But all of these things coming together, there is a drastic difference in your computer guy, IT guy, all the way up to a company that's focused on cybersecurity and, again, putting in all of these different protective layers. And every organization should be adapting and re-looking at this, because everything has changed in the last year or two. It is now about putting these different layers and best practices in to keep an organization safe. And I can't say it and stress it enough, right? The IT industry has a lot of work to do in getting up to speed and keeping up. And there are, frankly, a lot of shops that just aren't, and there are few that are. And it is a drastic difference in whom you might be working with.